course, Dr. Ken, you're going to pay for this, for putting me on the spotlight. But it is very important that we have these conversations candidly, because this is within us, and this is about us. And of course, I'm happy to have a deeper discussion, spearheaded by Rhodium, so that we can have mental health policy changed with immediate effect, because this affects everybody. With the stories that we've talked about, I can see I also need a checkup. Thank you very much.
That person you're sending me to, as I would like this one where I say, you know, my problem is I don't sleep because I'm being beaten or slapped at night. So when you restrict that, if you have this problem, you must go to that place. You've actually taken me out of the insurance. I have to find the money. And if I don't have the money, I'll only seek help when I can find the money. I wanted to focus you there.
And mental health is urgent. Urgent.
Thank you, Frederick. Earlier I said we have changed the perception. So it's an issue of how do we know you're uncomfortable. Because then probably your HR or your person you're handling. By the way, at Old Mutual we work with professionals. We have nurses, we have doctors, and we have all these practitioners that are within the business who can understand so many things. And confidentiality is key in our business. So in that regard, many times, that's when we have referrals. We also work with, like I said, the other partners. Glad to know, I knew the name, but I didn't know she's the one. Glad to know she's one of the people we work closely with. And when you mention, what we need to encourage and improve on awareness is that speak up. Speak up to that person. You say, I need to see this specific doctor, and you don't have to say a reason. I think we entertain that, because at the end of the day, we also allow where you go to a hospital or go to that specialist and we refund. Because again, you don't want your notes to come through the insurance. So we also have that arrangement at Old Mutual. We understand the situation. Thank you.
I'm sorry, you're still on the spotlight. Yeah, so before she asks her question, allow me issue a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, and also especially to you. Just because you're the one who's here to represent, all of these questions aren't necessarily for Old Mutual. So please understand that all of you are here as representatives. She's here to represent the insurers. He's here to represent private hospitals. And we've got True North to represent corporate bodies. And you feel like you are a doorway into that world. And we know you will take the message.
Yeah, so my question is, my name is Juliet Moretti. I represent African Heritage Center. It's also a private mental health facility. So my question to you is, as private we find annually the fact that one of the exclusions you have is alcohol use. And it's because you say it's self-harm. But then again, when you go to ER with emergency, you'll find victims, which is hospital substance use or drinking. Some of the patients or some of the covers you have are hidden somehow, because someone will come to you with a liver disease caused by alcohol.
No, yeah, they are traveling. So when they tell us that they are ready,
It's not a direct, it's not directly written that it's caused by alcohol.
tebali ku ssimu kamukubire kozi ono asembyeyo kuba kandabe
Somehow paid indirectly when someone comes because of an accident and the accident is covered, or someone comes when they have a liver problem and probably it's not specified by the doctor that this person has a liver problem because of alcohol.
So I'm going to share background of.
So how do we bridge that? Why do
Hi, how are you, Graham? Can you hear me? Is sound clear? Is everything okay?
specifically written
So I'm just going to make a small introduction, and then when I call you in, we shall just dive straight into the question. Yeah, like how do you describe the state of the mental health crisis in Uganda? Yeah, something like that, and then I'll be asking as you answer. Takwata.
As a teacher, I'm always thinking, how do we get more people to hear this message?
Yeah, okay.
So my question to each and every person in this stand, we all have networks. We all have
Sound
people
alikiria.
that we speak to. Do you see yourself
Takwata.
snowballing and inviting
Those are
the
bagenda
people
kuba.
here in the spaces where we are? Because trust me, I've hosted public dialogues in Makerere University, and I promise you I can always volunteer Makerere University to host. But can we see ourselves standing tall and being able to be part of these conversations and cause them to happen? We can no longer sit back and expect that somebody, Professor Noelin or Dr. Kena or Dr. Mosiga or someone else, will start this conversation. So, to the presenters and everybody here, what can you do on Monday to make sure that we have a conversation like this that is going to reach 250 people? We can't cover this whole country. Thank you so much. That question is for you to take as food for thought, for deep introspection, so that you can make your own
Bakubide tebakwata.
on the mental health in this country.
Namba yo yakubidde.
Number ya yankubide. 0781 33 14 83.
Juliet, right? Yes. Thank you for your question. So,
Kangambia, we are going to be taking you shortly in Aitakwat.
because she said we, or probably, the era in which we're in, there's a lot of misuse of whatever there is, even overeating. So if we left it open, you will find one, someone eats their cover in the shortest possible time, because some of us will be drinking our Two is the fact that you do not want to encourage.
Kale.
So it is in limitation, and that's why you see things are hidden.
Short break after 11 minutes. Short break yangu dakika 10 gabera gasame. For 30 minutes over for 1 hour.
However, again, I take it back to the policy that
Ngamba ebera 30 minutes.
at the start of the
No.
insurance,
Bullet
who
union.
are the ones who
Union.
it was taken as that for all, that exclusions is where we have the largest or the minimum possibility to reduce the risk.
Okay.
So we need to reduce that risk. Otherwise, it's not just as it is written, but it's because of our habits around our community. That really exposes us to harm. But other than that, if we left it, I can tell you, our children in this generation, it will be that cause. Thank you so much for answering that question. Okay. Because the quota is about to run out.
I think I also had a question, but I want to specifically what direction I appreciate the responses. But I was equal when you said you don't want to encourage habit. I think what we are trying to get all of us to understand is that there is an illness that is caused by the use of substances. And it is not chosen, but it is an illness. Beyond someone using it, and we need to appreciate that this is an illness for which people need support. And I think the insurance, UIA, is that the association? I think that's where we need to have a conversation and help you understand, because we appreciate the gains made for mental illness, but substance use, alcohol use, and other addictive disorders are recognized conditions which need more money. And if someone doesn't have the support,
akola ki
uno mulina wano uno
bwate
And she's
babeerayo
taking notes and
tumanyi wali agenda wakyakula
nga nti balimira enkazi baali balinkaana
should I give him a time to ask?
Okay.